Hello.
Good morning.
Yes, it's morning.
Oh my goodness. Can we do this first thing? Can we do this very first thing? Good morning. So, friends, it's morning.
I know. I actually feel more awake than usual.
Yeah?
Well, because usually we've been working hard all day and we're at the end of our day, but this morning we're at the beginning of the day.
Beginning of the day. And why are we doing this beginning of the day here?
Because today we're going to our first market.
Woo! High
excited.
five.
Yeah.
We're becoming like big kids today. It's becoming a real job. We're going to market. So
we are.
That's fun. There's a market in Denver this morning, and we're going to drive down there.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be our first market. We're excited. Remember, I was still working at my other job, and my friend Charles kept trying to get us to go to one of these, and I'm like, Charles, we're not there yet. Settle down. But we're there now, or we think we are. We'll find out when we get there.
Well, it's a local market, so there's not a ton of investment a day and some gas.
Yes, but I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm excited too.
I'm excited. So, Charles, good morning. Everybody, good morning.
Good morning.
Got some things. I like what you're doing on Mondays where you're posting kind of hopefully what we get to during the week.
I like it too, although there's a little pressure with it because then I have to deliver.
It does keep you on track, doesn't it?
It does.
It does. You're not as likely to rabbit trail.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, I posted it. I got to at least get some of it. So
yes, but I think we got almost all of it, although some of these things still need a little finishing touches.
The finishing touches, yeah. But we got through it. But when we say we got through it, it was kind of a weird week, was it not?
It was. It was a good week.
It was a good week.
But we had like kind of personal things that we had to do or that we did, and they were all fun things, but then we had to come back and work.
Yes. So Angie's a superhero this week. She's carried Team Harmony Vintage all week and has done a great job.
Rick's back's been hurting him, so thank you for all of you who prayed for him. He is feeling a little bit better.
Feeling a little bit better.
On the mend.
A little bit better. On the mend. That's a good way to put it. I don't want to do any moving furniture or anything like that. But I'm doing okay right now. Oh, look at you. You usually don't espresso as much as I do, but you're like,
I need it.
The time is 7:34 and I want coffee. So that's fun. Oh gosh. Okay, where do you want to start?
Well, so in the picture that we posted on Monday, I think all of these items were there. So let's maybe start with those chairs.
Okay. I like these chairs a lot.
Well, these were our chairs for a few years. We had these as our dining chairs.
Mm-hmm.
And I had painted them black, but the seats were just natural colored. Is that a rush seat?
A rush seat. Mm-hmm.
So they were just natural colored, but I thought they might look pretty if we painted them and bumped them up a little. So I used weathered wood, kind of a wash from DIY, and then I dry brushed some white swan on there, and I think they look gorgeous.
I love rush seats.
Me too.
And
ladder backs.
And ladder backs.
Yes.
Lots of stretchers, solid wood, lots of features to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
But I just love it.
Me
and
too.
I love it even more with the updated finish on the seat. Mm-hmm. When they were brown, they were cool. It was brown and then kind of a broom colored rush seat, straw colored.
Mm-hmm.
And then you painted them black, distressed them, and then painted the seat. And then it just looks really good. And how much are those?
What did we decide on those? They're $19.95.
And where are they going?
Those are going to Sugar Mill.
So those are cool. So if you need a pair of chairs, I also like the way the top tapers.
Me too.
So I don't know if you can see that. No, you can't see that on there, but it's got a tapered top.
But they are pretty. They have a good design.
Nice. And then I'm assuming this is Angie's pick because we have talked about this for
a long time.
Year, probably.
Yeah,
so,
I would think so.
It's so
Yeah.
Let's see what you have to say about these.
So one thing that I would really like to do more of is, I don't know, I'm calling it Frankensteining. But I want to take pieces that maybe you can't restore completely, but they still have some good elements to them, and break them apart and reconfigure them. So this isn't a super big configuration, but we did buy this beautiful mahogany bed, and we got it. I forget how much, but we can get them for pretty cheap because they're in pretty rough condition. So Rick took the what do you call these?
Posts. The bed posts.
The bed posts. Yes, he took
With
the bed
kind
posts.
Of a finial on
them. Cut those off for me, and then we added this wooden base to them, and then I just added a paint finish, and I'm pretty happy with how they turned out.
You're so sweet. You make my part sound hard and your part sound easy, but that's a multi-step, multi-layered finish there. But I think they're cool.
I do too.
And what would you call that?
Well, I'm calling it a shelf sitter finial.
A shelf sitter finial. Okay.
I don't know if you can see how great these finials
Got
are.
that pineapple finial on there.
Aren't they beautiful? And they're two sizes, so they came from the headboard and the footboard. And so this one's a little bit taller. And I painted them the same. We're not selling them as a set, but you could buy both of them. I think these would be just amazing on a fireplace mantle, any type of high shelves that you have, like on top of your kitchen cabinets, or we have some higher shelves in our house that these would be neat. I think they'd also just be nice in front of a fireplace or something, because they are a nice size. I don't know. We didn't measure these, but they are pretty tall.
What's that? There's a measuring stick right there. If you want
true.
to measure it, you can.
Let's see how tall they are. The tallest one is backwards.
28?
28 inches. And
24? 25.
24 and a half inches. So they're a good size. And I painted them aviary. I added a dry brush with the white swan, and then I went back with a dark wax and just kind of highlighted some of the features.
And I like that. I like that. I know you were excited about this project, and I know there's more of these to come. So
yes, there's another set. I didn't get to them because we're a little rushed, but and we have other beds.
You did a great job, and you look particularly lovely today.
Oh, thank you.
I love you so much. Should we do the bench?
Yes. So this one's going to is harder to show.
This one's harder to show. It's going to be a little bit clumsy. Please bear with us for just a minute while we get this going. So there we go. Take this one down. And you ready? Ooh, heavy.
It is a heavy bench.
There we go. I don't know how that's going to show. Let's see how that works.
Yeah. I'm thinking, can we pull it down just a little toward me? Because I want you to see those chunky legs.
Oh, the chunky legs.
I like the chunky legs. Oh, there they are. Now you can see
them. We go.
So
this, back from my old job, is something we used to sell. Let's see.
We're not going to be able to sell pieces. Here, I have a little stool.
Oh, okay. Are you going to be able to get that close enough, or?
I don't know. There we go.
There we go. So this stool, or bench, pardon me, is something we used to sell at my old job. It's made out of Shisham wood. It's a hardwood. It's beautiful. It's from India. It is solid wood. Man, it's heavy solid wood. And what we did was it's 70 inches, so it's just under 6 feet.
I know. I love this bench. We debated keeping this because it's pretty amazing.
It is. It's like, it's weird because your business is to sell stuff, but sometimes you're rooting things don't sell so you can keep it. So it's a weird balance. 70 inches, almost 6 feet, 16 inches deep, 18 inches high, I think is what we said. Yep. Solid wood reinforced on the bottom. and you painted the bottom white
Mhm.
and kind of touched up the top some, kind of worked on the top to give it a fancy two-tone finish. And anything you'd like to say about that?
Well, it's not 100% done. I'm going to do a teeny bit of distressing, and then we'll seal it off on the bottom. But I was going to say we use the Howards on the top.
The Howards,
right?
yes.
So it is the original finish. It's just been touched up with the Howards. So it is pretty.
It is. It's amazing. It is beautiful. You did a magnificent job on it. I know it's not done, but it looks really good. And how much is it?
This one is $195, and it will be at Vintage Marketplace.
Vintage Marketplace. So we have 4 booths. We have 2 at Vintage Marketplace, 1 IOD booth, Iron Orchid Design, and we have 1 vintage booth at Vintage Marketplace. Booth number 1, walk in, make a left, there you are. And then at Sugar Mill, we have 2 booths. We are right on the main aisle, Harmony Vintage off to the left. I think it's the 4th booth down on the left of the center aisle. Really good placement there, both places.
Yeah, we have good spots.
And then IOD is in the back next to the DIY, Deb's DIY Paint. And then Kevin, I love you. Thank you. So Kevin, who is one of our best friends and constant supports, and he's the kind of guy that tells you what you can do better. And I love that kind of guy. So Kevin, thank you. He said we should mention harmonyvintagedecor.com and mention it by name, because we don't do that. So sometimes when you're over there, you can see what's going on better here from a different view. And he was honest and loving enough to tell us, hey, you know what you could do better? Thank you, brother. Yes. You know what? Can we take this down before?
Yeah, let's take it down, because I
feel like Wilson peeking over the fence, and
we kind of look like.
What was that show called?
Home Improvement.
There we go. All I could think of was Tool Time, which is the show on the show.
Yes. All right.
So there we go.
I can get back to my espresso.
Oh, there we are. Much better. So where were we? Tool Time, Home Improvement, looking over the fence. Kevin, thank you, my brother.
Yes. So harmonyvintagedecor.com is our website where you can order all of the IOD products, and we ship them all over the U.S. So.
We're 100% on next day shipping.
Yes, that is our goal.
Same day, next day. We haven't had to go over that, so we're trying. We've ordered things in the past from people.
I hate waiting.
And it goes back and back and back, and then I'm like,
Yeah.
So we make it a real priority to get things shipped to you right away. Let's see. So Vintage Marketplace is in Fort Collins, on the corner of Trilby and College. Sugar Mill is on the corner of Highway 66 and I-25. We drove by there the other night. It was all lit up red, white, and blue.
Yeah.
It was kind of cool the way they did that, didn't they? That was awesome. It stands out. It's like, hey, look at me, but in a good way. Let's see. What else is going on?
Well, I was going to mention that I think we have created all of our fall soaps. So they're in the curing stage. There's a 4-week cure time for soap. So
can you mention what they are?
What did we make? We just made a spicy chai. It smells amazing.
So good.
Yes.
Warehouse number 1 smells so good right now.
Right. And then we had an orange turmeric.
Turmeric.
Which also smells amazing.
Right.
And yeah, I think that one has some good health benefits because turmeric is anti-inflammatory.
Very nice.
So those will be nice.
And then
a calming lavender, which we're curing in our closet, so our room smells amazing right now.
Our sleep is fantastic.
It is very calming lavender. So yeah, those will be ready in about 4 weeks. So
that's one of my favorite things to do, is to make. We turn the kitchen into kind of a laboratory right over there. By the way, that's our laboratory.
Yes.
And our workshop and our kitchen. but it's really fun to make soap with you. I really have a good time.
I
There's
do too.
there's like an intimacy to it that is just working together
Yes.
and creating a product, and there's something to be said for doing what you love with who you love, people. You should.
Yeah, because soap there's a timing to it, so we have to kind of coordinate it, and we kind of split up our parts and have to make them work together. For me, so I have kind of a weird personality where I really love math and science, but I'm also kind of an artsy person, and soap is like the perfect blending of those two things for me.
I could see that completely.
Yeah.
Completely.
Yeah. So I enjoy it. I'm glad you enjoy it.
I enjoy it. I hate the math, but I I do enjoy it. So what else? Anything else?
I think that's everything.
What's on the horizon for next week? What do we know?
For next week?
Right now.
I have no idea. I'm just waiting to get to tonight.
So what this looks like most of the time is we're in the ocean and the waves are crashing over our heads, and we don't even know where our next breath is coming from. But we managed to pull it off this week. I'm so proud of you. This was an impressive week. Superhero. I'm going to go at the market today. I'm going to buy you a cape.
A cape.
A cape.
I don't want a cape. That's weird.
Okay. Well, shout out to all our friends, right? Thank you for everybody that supports us. Thank you to Dispose Bros. You guys are great. If you have any haul away needs, they haul away sofas, love seats, mattresses, box springs, debris, hot tubs, bed frames, appliances, exercise equipment, and many, many more. They donate over 50% of the items received, and they have a 5-star Google rating. So if you have anything you need hauled away, please call Dispose Bros. Let's see. Anything else? Shout out to Diane. Diane, you're such a sweet lady.
Yes.
And we just, before this is my wind down to my wind down.
Ooh, this is a long wind down.
Stop it. Stop it. We just really appreciate all the love and all the support. You guys have been phenomenal. Texting, calling, commenting. Appreciate. Oh, you know what I did want to talk about?
What?
The rolling pin comment. People chimed in with their rolling pins.
Oh, yes.
And
nobody made cookies.
Nobody made cookies. Somebody made
but people did use them.
Biscuits last Christmas.
Yes.
Somebody used them to Sarah.
Yeah.
Crushed pecans. What was the other one?
Diane used them to crush eucalyptus.
Oh, there we go. So it was funny. That was a good time.
That was good.
Anyway, I'm apparently very long into my goodbye. So
he's still talking.
I don't like doing this in the morning. So anyway, we love you. Thank you for your support. Please comment. Please like. Please share. And please, please, please have a good week. Bye, friends.
Bye.